です。よろしくお願いします。皆さん、ドローンで最も重要な技術は何だと思いますか？バッテリー、プロペラ、いろいろありますけれども、これは頭脳、ソフトウェアですね。で、そのソフトウェアの技術を使って、いかなる条件下でもドローンを墜落させることなく、安定に飛行させ、かつ最高の撮影技術を提供しているというのが、これからご紹介するイスラエルのドロノミーになります。その背景には、イスラエル空軍でドローンの研究開発に従事していたトップオブトップの技術者たちが起業したというところに背景にございまして、これから彼らのサービス、今、現時点で世界最高の測量精度を叩き出します。まず最初に建設業界からサービスにします。アメリカでは1月からサービスにして、来年日本でもビジネス始めようと思っております。それでは、ドロノミの社長、オリ、よろしくお願いします。So, Ori, you want to come? Yeah. Okay.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me, and sorry for this funny language. We're at Dronomy, we're building construction knowledge using autonomous drones, which are situations aware and can avoid obstacles. We will start with a small segment from Israel National TV that we appeared on that explains a little bit about our technology. So this is an actual construction site in Israel. Actually, the team of Global Brand just visited there with us. Our drones are commercial off-the-shelf drone. This is another funny language. Our drones fly autonomously around the construction site, take multiple pictures, hundreds and sometimes thousands of pictures, and from these pictures we generate those 3D models that you see. This gentleman is from the largest construction company in Israel, who are our partners in Israel, and this is the planning software that we developed in order to design the autonomous path for the drone. What you can see is that the planning is very easy. It's just marking the building or the structure to monitor, and then the path is generated by the computer, and flying the drone is done completely autonomously. You will see that the pilot doesn't even touch the sticks, and the drone keeps flying while this is happening. So this is how close the drone is to the building, and this is enabled by our unique autonomous flight technology and the ability to avoid obstacles within the construction site. So let's move on. So we're a small team, we're 7 employees based in Tel Aviv. Our first market is the US market. You can see at the bottom of the slide, the team from Denver, Colorado are distributors with some clients. We raised our first funding round last year in the summer, and we have just completed a round with 31 Ventures last month, and we're happy to be here with them. They really helped us with some meetings with important companies. So Dronomy digitizes construction sites into accurate 3D models, providing critical knowledge to enhance site management and project control. So our output is created for the site manager, site engineer, but also to the people who are not on site and want to experience and see how it looks from inside. The corporate, the clients, the banks, the insurance companies, and other stakeholders who are interested to understand where exactly the project is. So this is how a 3D model looks like in 3D within the web interface that we created. It is also accessible on a tablet by the site manager, and as you saw, we can inspect a project with virtual reality, which really gives you the feel as if you're on site. And after this session, you can visit our booth at 6 p.m. and you can wear those VR glasses and see how a 3D model of a construction site that was captured by our drone looks like, and how realistic it is to visit such a site despite the fact that it is located in Israel. But aside of those accurate models, another one you see here from Denver, Colorado, you can also you can also create additional information from them. So here we have two models that were captured 2 days apart, in September 20th and September 22nd. In green, you see what changed between those 2 days. So with our technology, you can see what changed in the project quantitatively, unlike the progress reports that are now generated by people by writing and distributing. So we have a quantitative way to manage the progress of a project. We can also take a top view of the project and enable the site manager to manage the site, to measure the area of materials that it needs, the width of the road to see if the crane can actually pass there, whether it is too steep, or whether the volume of the stockpile is enough. We give context to images by connecting them to the 3D, so we can get high resolution such as this one, but it is difficult to tell which of those concrete features is the one that we're seeing. So that was about the output. Let's see how we capture it. So I'll move a little bit forward. So we do this with a drone, with an off-the-shelf drone. We have a software to plan the path and the drone that flies, as we saw in the movie. And we can do complex paths like this. And we know of no other company in the world that can fly a drone that close to the structure and capture those very close images. And that results in a very highly accurate 3D model of the site. The whole process starts with the planning, the flight, the uploading the images to the cloud, and then after processing of the cloud goes back to either a web interface or the tablet for the site manager or the VR goggles. That's about it. So we do lots of things for construction. We help monitoring the progress. We help communicating, and that's about it, I guess. Thank you very much, and you're welcome to see the VR in our booth.
はい、ありがとうございました。今日建設のお話中心だったんですけど、観光の分野でももうすでに非常に注目されてるんですけども、建設の次にこんなマーケットを広げていきたいとか、そういうのがあったらちょっともう一回いいでしょうか。大丈夫ですか。建設の次に、例えば観光なんかでも非常に注目されてるんですけども、こんなマーケットを次に広げていきたいとか、そういった戦略感をちょっとお聞きしたいです。
As a startup, we need to focus on a single market, single product, single go-to-market. So now we're very focused on the construction market. Looking into the future, there are two ways to expand. One is to look into other markets. One of them is tourism, but there is also inspection of energy structures, agriculture. There are many different markets for drones. But we may also expand and widen the technology that we use in the construction. So not only drones, it could be other robots that actually go inside the building, or cameras or radars. So there's a lot to do in the construction business. It's the 6th biggest industry in the world, and there's so much money there and so much technology to add to this industry that we see a lot of potential in this specific one.
それではお時間となりましたので、はい、ではもう一問、はい、もう一つ最後でお願いします。
すみません、日本語です。非常に面白いプレゼンテーションでした。ありがとうございます。実際その技術的なところでいうときにですね、ドローン側のそのシステムとその撮られたその映像をスリリングモデリング化をするっていうところでいうと、その両方にそのテクノロジーを使って持っているんですか？
We have technology on both sides. The technology that enables those models is our technology to plan a path and to execute the path safely, that close to the building, so we can collect the images safely and efficiently. And the system is that simple so that a person from the construction site can actually operate the drone, do it daily or weekly, so that we get 3D documentation of the site very frequently because it is so easy to use, and this is our